Welcome back to Just a God Bible Readings. I am Just a Guy. We are in the book of Job, and as I promised last time, it is a bit brighter. So, we're in the book of Job, chapter 2. King James Version Bible, I'd show it, but it's big. So heavy. Don't want to lift it up. But, King James Version. We last left Job, everything been taken from him, or at least he thought. And he still bowed down and praised God. So, again there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came along also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth God, and escheweth evil? And still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movedest me against him, to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered the Lord and said, Skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee in thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord, and smote Job with sore boils, from the sole of his foot unto his crown. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God, and die. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish woman speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. Now when Job's 3 friends heard all of this evil that was come upon him, they came every one from his own place, Eliphaz the Temanite, and the Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite, for they had made an appointment together to come to mourn with him and to confront him. And when they lifted up their eyes afar off and knew him not, they lifted up their voice and wept, and they rent every one with his mantle, and sprinkled dust upon their heads towards heaven. So they sat down with him upon the ground 7 days and 7 nights, and none spoke a word unto him, for they saw that his grief was very great. Now, isn't that true? We can only accept the good and not the evil. And it's not God that does evil to us, as you can see. Does God allow evil to happen? Of course. That's why we have free will. If there was no evil, we'd have no choices to make. There'd be no sin. Could God smite Satan right now? Of course. But he's not that kind of God. He's not the God that says, this person turned against me, so I'm going to kill them to prove something. Because that wouldn't prove that we have free will, would it? And that wouldn't prove us to him that we truly love him. We must take the good with the bad and thank God always that we're still alive and that we're in his presence, because one day we're going to have just his presence, and it's going to be amazing. So we need to be thankful for right now that he's still in our presence, because one day all this worldly stuff is gone. all the stuff you cry and pray over, all the stuff I cry and pray over, it's all going to be gone. And the Lord will be with us. Life will be amazing. So think of how amazing your life is right now. That you've got the Lord on your side. That you have the opportunity to prove yourself to Him right now. So I'm going to take a stand right now. And I'm going to do something to prove my love for God. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to do something. Take the stand with me. God bless. See you next time, guys, for Job chapter 3.